Good morning. Welcome to Options Tender. I am going to do a quick analysis on NQ today from the top down, headed over from the monthly all the way down to 65. Check out Elliott waves. We're looking at breadth over here. Not a great day. We'll start off with this, looking pretty complacent with the put call ratio, bullish on trend, and everything else is kind of just neutral to bullish. We're having mixed signals here in RTY. YM, they're red right now. The NQ is really the pusher, keeping the market up at this point. And we can see that it's mostly the monster of tech here that is holding everything up, especially Tesla with its market cap and volatility. Okay, so what do we have going on here? This chart is nothing but bullish in itself. We have the megaphone pattern that's here from 2018. Came back down to the rising pivot, pushing off of it right now. We're holding this 8 EMA for the monthly. Everything's looking good. We did have a bearish crossover on the momentum. That doesn't mean we can't go remain to the upside. What it really does tell me is that since we didn't have any divergence yet, is really we could get up to the all-time highs, create a divergence here, and then look for a much larger push to the downside. But in the meantime, we remain cautious. I will look for some put plays pretty soon here as I'm looking through things. But let's go down to the weekly. A lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so on the weekly, I had that huge move to the downside. Now trying to push across for a bullish crossover on the MACD. We are in bearish territory. This very well could push to the downside if it chose to do so. Now, looking at the actual candle patterns with the moving averages, we had a reversal candle here. We're pushing back into it. We're still considered bullish. We're above all the MAs. So this chart could push through. Now, there is a chance that this is a 1-2 bearish setup, but you know, it looks like we're grinding. Looks like the NQ is not going to let this go. So we'll have to see. We'll have to look for a continuation of this reversal candle. We start pushing down on the weekly and getting below this candle, we're going to be thinking bearish on this. Now, right now, we can't do that. We had one little small call play on the on SPY, and that's it today. We're just watching what's happening. So with the MAs coming together here, we could have a sideways pattern. So if we push to the upside, it doesn't mean we're quite bullish yet. But if we do go to the upside, then we're definitely going to have more of an outlook of maybe a sideways to up play on this. We'll be looking a lot more bullish at that time. Even after this massive move to the upside in 3 weeks, we're still looking for this bearish pattern to be either negated or to follow through. Okay, going to the daily. Trend is our friend. We have two things pointed out here that specifically we're back underneath that 200-day moving average. I put the two arrows here. If you notice, we had a real big push up here and came back down, a fake break over the 200, retested that 200 and continued the downtrend. Is that same thing going to happen here? It's possible. We could be, now this, I'm just kind of guessing that this trend line is going here, but what could happen is we pop back above that 200. And if you notice right up here, the geometric line, if you have them touch each other there, probably about out there-ish. We start breaking above there, then we're looking at this downtrend line as another possible short. This could be a 5-wave move up into that resistance there. You see, we're starting to push. The NQ is starting to push right now, grinding above, but we have massive resistance right here. Also, this resistance line right where that 200 and 100 is. So, you know, there's nothing to do here. Nothing to do here until we get a reversal candle. Okay. And believe me, you get the reversal candle, we're not going to be too late. I'll probably have a small position just to check to see if we get that reversal, but we'll really start to push if we get some sort of signal that we are getting some reversal action here. And if we do get a reversal, we'll probably head down to at least this 14,500, just below their area pretty quickly. You have the 8 EMA that we're pushing off right now, but this looks like a decent spot to come check real quick, and then we'll think about these MAs later. All right, not getting ahead of myself. Let's go down to 65-minute. Okay, that 65-minute RSI is already getting hot, and the momentum is up. So we don't want to actually fight against that. If anything, right now in the lower time frames, we'd be going for some sort of small play to the upside. We're actually breaking that downtrend line here. If this continues the upside, what we're thinking, and let's go over to the Elliott real quick. We might have to come back here. So what we're thinking is we have a 1, 2, and this is the bearish side. 3, 4, and we completed a 5-wave move up. So that would be an A, B, C, and we're going to continue to the downside. But the bullish scenario is this is a 1, 2, 3 is up here. And we're in a 4 pattern right now. Let's get rid of that 1. And that we're doing a wave 4, so we could possibly have, this could be some sort of 3-wave move, an A, B, and a 5-wave move down there, C. And we could be doing a 3-wave up, maybe a flat pattern, back down. We have a lot of stuff going on this week, and then to the upside there. I'm not sure that that's going to be directly straight up at this point if this is bullish, but we'll be watching that. And the reason why I didn't want to get bearish on this right away. Yeah, we were right into the 618 and also this rising pivot. But this pattern here, we had a possible A, B, and then you'll have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, but there was no completion here. There was no 4, 5 into it. If we go down to the 15-minute, we have that possible A, B, and then 1, 2. That could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, but I do think this is more of a flat pattern. So that would be A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 is not completed yet. Then we'll have another 4, 5. So I still think we have some ways to go up here. If this is a wave 4, then we'll probably get some sort of flat A, B, C, and then we'll complete that and we'll go to the upside. But right now, just kind of holding back and not jumping into anything until we get to see some sort of reversal signal, maybe on the 65-minute. If we start getting to the top part here, maybe this 786. But if we're going to do a flat pattern, it could be a 90% retracement, and then we'll look for the 5-wave move down to jump into there. But right now, the market's not looking healthy. We can go over to the market watch, check out the index. We have 63, and this is the S&P 100. You have 63 declining stocks to 38 advancing. Just not a healthy market. Not looking good. Mostly red here, yet the market's still going up. So we have some divergence there. We have the large tech just taking us away. And so that's what we're going to do, is continue to watch NQ to see if there's any reversal there. Now, what's happening on SPX really quick is broke that downtrend line here on the 65-minute, and we'll possibly test this area here. But again, not going against anything till we see NQ start to unravel, if it does unravel. And then we have a downtrend line. We could start breaking out from there. If you look at the Elliott wave picture, ES has not even gotten to the 50% retracement. So it's no wonder that something is taking control and pulling it there. Maybe when we get to this 50 or 618, that will take us to a retracement point to where then we end this move to the upside. We're just going to see. We're going to keep this range here from 46.30 to 4,500. We start breaking underneath 4,500, we're going to get bearish. We start breaking out from 4,600, we'll be cautiously bullish. While we still see that this might be a wave 4, and if we break out of the wave 4, then we're probably limited to that a shorter wave 5 going into the next few days or week, and we'll be looking from that point. So cautious on the upside. Start breaking the main levels on the downside, and we are looking for bearish territory. Time wise, we're in this time frame to where we think that the reversal is going to be. Yes, I do have my bear market alert on. It is possible that, again, that this is a, I'll go to the daily, that this is a 1, 2 setup. Didn't quite get to that 786 retracement. So even if we do get a pop to the upside, remember we had that downtrend line going here on the other. Trend is my friend. Remember we have this up here. Well, that could coincide easily with the Elliott wave pattern that we have for the 4 and then 5 into that 786 retracement from the top of the market to the bottom of the recent move, and that we could get a slight higher high in here, so everything would be complete, and then we start looking to the downside at that point. All right, so pretty neutral at this point. Did we top out? Are we just pulling back, or are we going to slightly get a new high and start heading to the downside? Those are kind of the things we're looking at. There's many scenarios out there. We'll just watch day by day. You guys, thanks for joining here at Options Center. It's good to be back. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.